What? You think that the only people who can arrest Spider's Tony are prison guards? What about regular police? Besides, why would they send Spider's Tony to a regular shitty Chinese-made prison anyway? They'll put him in like a high-security lockup, specifically for animal assassins. Keep up!
Good, and we're back with this, Oh dear, do the next level, I believe. No, that's right, we have to assassinate the owner of Pizza Hut first.
I remember the original game, don't you do that multiple times?
Yeah, you have to assassinate the manager and his brothers. And his brother's brother.
Suplex pizza. Just
eat, man. Put it in your body or you're a nerd. Oh, God. How many fucking times will we get to reference that one Parks and Rec clip? Oh, God.
K Entertainment. Was is a private cinema showing only K-pop?
Well, no, it's an assassination guild disguised as a TV studio.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go, Pizza Butt.
Wait, so the League of Assassins is fake, but there are still assassins out there in various services. Oh, okay.
It's a bit confusing. Like, the idea is, like, yeah, the Assassin's League's fake, but then, like, somehow it got brought, like, all Travis's fights got broadcast to the deep web, and so it ended up becoming an actual business in the second game. Like, Sylvia runs it again, but it's actually, like, legit.
Why don't I trust her to run it again when she ran off with all the money?
Well, this is the thing, because the only person that she scammed was Travis in the first game. Like, I'm assuming she's paying the two butlers that follow her around.
But don't all the assassins have to pay to be in the league?
Yeah, but, like, they're not going to complain. They're fucking dead. Remember?
Wait, so you're saying that she didn't scam those people because they're dead? It's possible to scam someone and still be a crime while they're dead.
No, my point is, it's not like they're going to take her to fucking ghost court over it. They're dead.
Are you sure? This is a pseudo game.
True.
The Koju helps you improve your strength, comes back as a ghost.
I want to see that game. Suda 51, if you're watching, just make that spin-off. They take Sylvie to fucking ghost court.
Yeah, they have to schedule it around your trial.
They have to schedule it around the multiple trials. Remember, we've got to go to court now to be a character witness for Spider's Tony.
What's for Spider's Tony? What, you think, to not get deported?
Yeah. Like, we have to go in court, like, because Spider's Tony bribed us before the trial. So
what? You're a character witness, but he bribed you?
Yeah, we've got to go in there.
What? You say, and because you gain money for, you have to say, now before I start this testimony, it was sponsored by Spider's Tony. Let me tell you some more about him. And there's the judge just look at you, like, having a mental breakdown. You think that's like a YouTube video, you have to declare all your ads and sponsors.
No, I just go in and I delivered the entire thing like Spamton. You see, this hyperlink blocks gave me massive chroma, which means that now we have to give a special deal to you, Judge. And the judge just throws the trial out, and then instead of deporting him back to Australia, he just gets commuted to 6 hours community service.
Just 6 hours?
Yeah. We're very good character witnesses for Spider's Tony.
Wait, you're ripping me in?
Yeah, you have to come and be his character witness as well, otherwise he's going to get deported.
Well, he needs 2 character witnesses. Is he playing both of us or just you? What's the going rate for defending someone in a murder trial? A spider?
Sam, why the fuck would you not be Spider's Tony's character witness after all he did for you?
All he did for me? Well, gave me £100. And the judge asked me, wait, do you have any connection with Spider? No, well, have you been bribed with him? What? No, and I'm just pushing like the £100 deeper into my shirt pocket.
Hang on a sec, we have to go trade the 7 Dragon Balls to the Drunk Russian to get more moves.
Well, that's the second game we did.
No, that's this one. The second game is you get beat up by Freddie Mercury. Suda 51. Right, so something that we didn't pick up last time because I hadn't played it was that all of this guy's techniques are references to Killer 7.
Really?
Like in order, they're all references to the different assassins.
Master Smith?
Yeah, Master Smith, the child's Conda Smith, the deaf guy, then the woman's Cage, and then White's Kevin Smith. Ha 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 ha. And then I forget who the other 3 is. I think the demon's Dan Smith, if I remember correctly. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna trade some moves in.
Mama just killed a man. What? Just a spider's... We're in jail, just doing a spider's rendition of that whole song. It turns out the Huntsman Spider has very good baritone voice.
Well, yeah, he's an Australian. Of course he's got good baritone.
Just imagine in the jail cell, like his fellow people in jail, or like being the backing track to it. Just because they got nothing better, they're in jail.
Oh, dear.
And the guy comes and said, "Come on, break it up, guys." But imagine the cells like stacked like 6 on top of each other because the cages for fucking spiders, they're like tiny. It's like, come on, guys. It'd be like when you go into a vet, just the thing for like pets and things. That'll be the jail cell. And just imagine like when he gets food, just like, wait, does this have any soy? I don't want to lose any muscle mass when I'm in prison. Yep. No, it's all organic, no soy. Thank you.
The ATM just fucking eats the wad of money.
They can do that, but it'll take a while to put all those bills in.
Oh, it's not even a real ATM, it's just a man in a cardboard suit who really likes eating paper.
Well, no, it's just like a cardboard version. They just like they took out the window, just made like a shitty cardboard, like Ed and Eddie style version. It said, "Please insert all your money."
My bike's stuck on the lamppost.
It's like that scene from American Psycho. Please feed me a stray cat. It's just, please give me all your money. Well, I can't argue with the ATM. All right, here you go. And then as you walk in, say, "Thank you." Wow.
The ATM takes off the mask. It turns out it's Todd Howard.
Give
me your credit card details. I'm Todd Howard.
Now, Skyrim hasn't come out by this point, so...
No, but they've still made Fallout.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't Todd Howard... Sorry, did Todd Howard only join when they did Skyrim?
I think it was slightly before that, but I don't know which games he oversaw and which ones he didn't. I don't know how long he's been in the company and which projects he had more influence on. Great. Now imagine that. Well, Spider-Man is being deported to Australia. The whole events of Con Air happen. The film is exactly the same, except Nick Cage was replaced with the Spider.
No, remember, Tony's not getting deported because we were such good character witnesses.
No, because we were character witnesses, he's definitely getting deported.
No.
Because they just found, wait, you've been bribed? Yes. And he didn't bribe me? Ah. Contempt of court, both of you going to jail for 30 days. And so he's been, and the entire film of Con Air is exactly the same, except Nick Cage replaced Spider's Tony.
Meanwhile, you and me just
put the bunny back in the bug. Who said that? It looks over. Oh, Spider's Tony. Sorry, didn't see you there.
Meanwhile, you
try to punch him and he just catches the fist. What? I'm a bodybuilder, remember? Just flips him across the plane.
Rules of Nature starts playing as he flips the guy. No, I was going to say, meanwhile, while Spider's Tony's like on the Con Air plane, you and me just have our own version of what the fuck's that movie where they dig out of Alcatraz and make the tunnel in the wall?
I think you're combining two different films.
Do you know what I mean, though? That movie where they make the tunnel in the wall and hide it behind a poster? Like,
Shawshank Redemption.
You and me just do our own version of the Shawshank Redemption, but we're out of prison in 2 days.
What? We're only there for 30 days for contempt of court? I know. I've calculated. With the density of the wall and the size of the material, it'll take me exactly 832 days to create a hole big enough for it to escape.
No,
but we're only here for 30 days.
No, because it turns out that Hans Larry was in the prison as well, so we just paid him to dig 4 times as fast.
4 times as fast. That'll be 200 days. What's smaller, 200 days or 30 days?
No, because the wall's not that thick.
Well, you know, prison, they make the walls out of fucking rice paper.
Yeah, no, it's a Chinese prison.
A Chinese prison.
Yeah.
So if we go to America to be character witnesses for an Australian huntsman spider, and they stick us in a Chinese prison.
No, what I mean is the prison was like, we dig through the wall, and then I pull out a brick, and the brick just says made in China, and we're like, good architecture, and then we escape. Have you not seen those videos of like how shit Chinese architecture is?
No, I thought you were going for the angle of what was it? Not making money, going postal, where he like digs out this one specific brick, and inside is just a message saying basically "fuck you."
Oh, God, that was a good bit of going postal though. Didn't they bring that back in a... Because that was in Guards as well, wasn't it?
Can't remember.
The thing with the veterinary just has the deepest, darkest prison cell converted into a second house.
I thought there's specifically a cell for him, and he deliberately made it so that one brick would stand up from the others, and so he used a spoon to dig out, and then when he looked, it was hollow, and there was another spoon inside. It was a deliberate attempt to see if he would... no, it was just to fuck with him.
Yeah, no, because in Guards, the veterinary, like, he's so used to people trying to usurp him, chuck him into the deepest, darkest prison cell, that he convinced a bunch of sentient rats to kill all the insects and work for him as assassins. It's amazing how much our bullshit ties into other bullshit, but no, it turns out he's turned the deepest, darkest cell into his second house, And also, he can escape anytime he wants. And he lets Sam Vimes dig through the wall anyway, just so that he can, like...
Give him something to do? Or...
Yeah. So that he can feel better about himself, because he's about to go and stop the dragon.
Yeah. So
Dancing's just like time for Skyrim 10.0. Oh no. Sorry, go on, you were saying?
Yeah, Skyrim 10.0. But you have to pay extra to get all the access to all the mods. Because at the moment with Skyrim, at least the PS4 version, the only mods you can get are free ones. You cannot use external assets without paying a fee for the mods, which is bullshit.
Gotta get that AAA money somehow.
But at least Skyrim is a good game, so that's one thing, whereas some games are just shit.
I think it's more just the fact that it's so broken that people have a good time with it. Let's be honest, Fallout 76 did a pretty good job of exposing why Bethesda's bad at their job.
Well, they just gave it to their B team with no real time to work on it and a bunch of systematic failures.
Yeah, the point, if you take out all the NPCs and the story and stuff and start having people try to, be their own NPCs, all you really left with is an empty game that's full of bugs.
Well, so we've broken out of the Chinese prison. It only took us 200 days out of a 30-day sentence. You'll be like, oh, no, can we stay? And I'm like, fuck no. I'm getting out. I served my sentence.
No, it's fine.
So you're still in the cell, determined to dig out, and they keep saying to you, you know your sentence, so you can leave whenever you want, right?
No, it's genius.
It's like, no, I'm fine.
Because I stayed in so long, they have to give me a tax back.
A what?
They have to give me tax back. They have to give
tax back?
Yeah, they have to give me tax back for staying in there so long.
No, it's just based on annual income. You're not earning anything. Yeah, so I'll be out and I'll be organising a flight from China back to the UK.
We're not in China. It's a Chinese-built prison in America.
Oh, fuck. What, a Belt and Road initiative trying to want to build a prison on the cheap?
Yeah, exactly.
What? So it's going to be, oh no, what are we going to do? And I just casually walk through the bars of the cell because they're too wide apart.
This is what I'm fucking talking about.
Like that one bit, Chuckle Brothers.
This is what I'm fucking talking about. We can dig through the walls easily because, the walls are made out of fucking rice paper.
Well, I could just, walk through the bars and just walk through the prison. I'd say it'd be like an idiocracy situation, but no. The guys just be like, I'm not paid enough for this shit. And besides, your sentence is over anyway, just go.
Exactly.
And you would be like, wait, we can't go yet. But they're letting us go. But what if that's what they want us to think? No, remember the court? They sent us to 30 days. It's been 30 days. We're out. But what if you're lying? No, you know what? I'll see you when you're back in the UK. Whenever that will fucking be. All to protect an assassin.
You know, again, Spider's Tony's been gone to us some.
What? Just giving the money. The money was confiscated anyway because it was fraud. Well, because it was embezzlement.
Nothing about it. Do you remember when he was the best man at your hypothetical wedding?
What?
Your hypothetical wedding.
Was he the one throwing out the confetti? He's that strong. Just from the ground, he's able to throw it in massive arcs. He's that strong.
He hasn't been the best man at your wedding yet, but he's promised that in the future he will be.
So, in return for being character witness at a fucking murder trial.
Yeah, we owe him. We owe him for hypothetically being your best man.
But we lost the case.
Fuck. Good. I think we've gotten to the bottom of this pretty well.
Have we?
I don't know anymore.
That you have effective for staying in this shoddily built prison because you think that the actual sentence the judge handed out was fake and the sentence is actually 30 years for some strange reason. So you want to go full Shawshank and drill through the wall so you can escape even though the guards know your sentence is over and just ask you, so are you ever going to leave the cell? No, I want to stay. Alright, crazy person.
Oh, God. I have to stay in. The guards have only me twice so far.
Well, it's traditional to get at least 3 times?
Yeah.
Well, it's different internet plans. Yeah, so with your sentence, you can go for the standard, just normal stuff, or you can upgrade if you just pay us all the money the spider gave you, and you get more often. And I'm like, nope, fuck that. I'm just taking the basic package. No, I'm good. Is that just going to be the line for the episode? Just, no, I'll take the basic package. No,
yeah. Oh, God.
How much is the ending going to have to bleep out? Every 3rd or 13th word is just going to be a bleep.
Just every instance of the words. We should be good. Oh God, Sam.
What? Do you think you have the high ground when you want to stay in prison to defend a spider when we're free to go? So in America, just like, I'll organise a flight from the US, the UK, and there's no restrictions because I served my time, everything like that. And yeah, I'm on my way. Hell, I have time to visit Colorado and get baked.
Oh,
when I'm baked out of my mind, like this weed bar, whatever they have over there, I'll be thinking, I wonder, is he still in that fucking prison cell? And you'll be like, with like a spoon, just trying to carve out the circle and just say, they'll never get me. And the guy's just at the outside cell looking at me, saying, dude, just leave.
In a shocking plot twist, it turns out that this was actually a calculated move, because Spider's Tony hired me to distract them.
Well, you're going to plead the insanity defense for a trial you weren't even in.
No.
And why would they be distracted? It'd just be prison guards. What? You think that the only people who can arrest Spider's Tony are prison guards? What about regular police? And besides, why would they send Spider's Tony to a regular shitty Chinese-made prison anyway? They'll put him in like a high-security lockup, specifically for animal assassins. Keep up. Why would they stick Spider's Tony in a human cell? He'd just be able to walk through the bars.
No, this is the thing. Spider's Tony's in the maximum security animal cell, but I've been hired to distract them by digging this hole in the wall. So then the
It's not really distraction if at times they just watch you doing it on their rounds.
No, because I dig this hole so fucking shoddily that the guards should just come by and they're like, hey, look at this arsehole, he's digging a hole. And then like...
Are you going to go like Monty Python and go like, that's not how you dig a hole, it's not round at all.
No, exactly.
And he's like showing you better techniques
to
get a perfect circle.
Fucking eventually I have the entire prison in there with me digging this hole while Spider's Tony picks the lock and wanders out. And then because
he's not in the same prison.
No, he is.
And besides, he got deported.
No, he didn't. They have to stick him. No, this is the thing. They have to stick him in a holding cell before he gets deported. But the holding cell is in the same prison. So I distract the.
No, they'd be put to a transfer centre on the plane back to Australia.
I distract the prison while Spider's Tony picks the lock of his cell, and then he escapes the prison. And then because the American police are racist, he gets away scot-free because they think he looks like every other spider.
Well, they confuse the huntsman with just a regular spider. He's a lot bigger.
Yeah, but it's American police, so they're like, well, spiders are all the same, aren't they? It's, and Spider's Tony gets off scot-free.
What is he? Hey, are you an ogre spider? No, don't confuse me with those ogres. Huh, they have no class. He's developed an American accent because he spent so long in jail, you know, a whole 30 days.
Like, the police just put on AVB, we need to start rounding up spiders.
Just imagining on, like, the police phones, like, the official phones, putting up the picture of, like, one to corner, just a spider.
And the camera
wanted, suspected of 13 murders, convicted of 12.
The spider, like, the camera just smash cuts to the police doing, like, a fucking interrogation on a money spider.
I just imagine, like, underneath this is unarmed, but considered extremely dangerous. What, you think in the police cell, you know, where they handcuff them to the desk? Just another special handcuff to the desk where he's just on top of it. They say, tell us what you know. Why should I? Oh, you're going to be like that, right? And it goes the whole, like, Dark Knight scene. I'm going to need some coffee. And just another guy just tries to, like, slam him into the desk, but doesn't work because he's hench as fuck. Why'd you start with that? You know I'm bodybuilder, right? As well as an assassin? I mean, I can't even feel the next hit. Dunk. It turns around. See?
It turns out that, like,
well, it's the whole thing, except it's police officer instead of Batman. Except it goes worse because you can't even hurt him, let alone threaten him, because he's a bodybuilder.
It turns out that due to clerical error, Marlon Brando is actually number 3 on the Animal Assassins League.
Well, no, it's just a human assassin.
Well, no, again, it's due to clerical error. He's number 3 on that league as well as being in the Human League.
If you win, you will be ranked 9th. If you lose, well, there's no need to go into that. Need to pop a breath mint? Hit the restroom? Brush your teeth?
Who the fuck brings a toothbrush to a baseball game?
To be honest, your
I realise that's a weird thing to be picking apart after the last 20 minutes.
After the last 20 minutes? That's what you're concerned about. You taking the fall for a spider, even though the judge saw you being bribed by them, sentenced you for 30 days for jail for contempt of court for taking a bribe, and then after you're sentenced, you decide to stay in the jail cell and try and tunnel out, even though the guard's saying, dude, just get the fuck out of here, your sentence served. And I'm already in Colorado, getting bait, seeing the sights, and then heading home and seeing a nice therapist to get over the knowledge of you defending a spider. I don't know why. I think he's still in the cell. I think the prison cell already. All right.
It's been a strange...
Have you been able to contact him? Yeah, he's allowed a phone. I mean, they thought if they give him his phone back, he'd want to go back. No, he wants to stay even more now.
It's been a strange week-long holiday in America, so...
Week-long holiday? What, you've... No, what? It was originally 30 days, but because I wasn't actually being bribed, there was an error, they let me go after just 2 days after they got the paperwork ready and gave me money back because it was a mistrial.
Anyway,
for me.
Yeah.
I'm just free. I'm in Colorado. I'm enjoying life. And, yeah, but you were still there. Just imagine your beard suddenly doubled in length in like 1 week, and you're just like almost a skeleton. You just must dig. Oh, dear. All to prevent a fucking spider from being deported, even though he's already on the plane. You think that's his strategy? When he gets to Australia, they move his cell, and then they look in there and say, "Damn it, he molted. This is just his skin. He escaped back in America."
Finally, you
people
get it?
didn't notice because they thought he was just sleeping.
Yeah. Finally, you get it? It's the spider equivalent of sticking a pillow under the bed sheet.
Gentlemen from the association told me I could have any stage I wanted today. How could I refuse such a kind offer?
Courtesy of me and my entry fee, no doubt.
My ex-wife called me the other day, and I met my daughter for the first time.
I just realised it's the same guy that voices Sully in Uncharted.
One of those that are impossible to get a reservation for. And then afterwards, karaoke.
Who got you the reservation?
The association took
I love
care
the fact
of
that
it for us.
Sylvia basically treats all the other assassins except for Travis.
What's important is not the fact the reservations are hard to get. In fact, no one gets reservations. The words reservations only apply only to those outside of the
Just like that one club in Disneyland.
What, like Secret Club where basically anything goes?
Good?
Yeah, because Disney had that secret Beefeaters Club.
Unfortunately, the atmosphere was a facade. Not once did my own daughter look me in the eye. Oh, the food tasted like blood.
The food tasted like blood, but you had black pudding. I know, but for some reason it kept tasting like blood.
Sadly,
I asked them, "Can you take this back and put slightly less blood in this black pudding?" And the waiter looked at me and called me an asshole.
people like us, we're sharp.
Also, while we're at it, could you please warm up this gazpacho soup?
And I'm just imagining Gordon Ramsay as working at that point and say, "What's wrong? He wants me to warm up the gazpacho. Fucking arsehole. Let me take care of this." And just Gordon Ramsay walks out and says, "This is gazpacho. It's meant to be served cold." No, and just goes at him. Just
Gordon Ramsay walks out of the kitchen and he has like a fucking Yakuza dynamic intro. Fucking demonic chef Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
He gets into a fist fight with Dr. Peace at the dinner table.
because he's arguing with like the waiters and the chef that his black pudding tasted like blood and his gazpacho was cold.
And then they end up in a they end up in a fucking stalemate because Dr. Peace has to shot to work tomorrow. Right, good, off we go. I know what I'm
Some of
doing.
our patrons suppose they're gonna think that we're weird.
I think most of our patrons, but I have to pay for pictures of Spider's Tony now is the funny part. Like, Borb could probably be charged to doing some...
What? A picture of Spider's Tony recreating Con Air?
I just meant
Or
like...
the alternate universe where he actually just molted before and is hiding around in America. He's just hiding around for a week or two
I was thinking...
to regrow his skin.
I was thinking more the Spider, like,
With his exoskeleton.
doing presses. With the weight on
What's
his
this
back.
going to be like the thing that, was it Get Hard? Or what was that film with the three bodybuilders?
Pain and Gain.
Pain and Gain. Just him off the side of a building, just with two of his 8 legs, just training his back legs. 31?
Yes.
32? No, it was going to be off all lampposts then, just him doing like pull-ups. I know. For his ultimate workout, he's like got like his like a full-on high-caliber sniper rifle, just tied it around his middle, and he's just doing pull-ups from a lamppost while holding the gun for extra weight. While he waits for his target. So I imagine he gets the gun ready and then sees it and like crawling up and like using 2 of his legs to pull back the trigger because it's so hard. It's gonna be that. You've seen Hitman's Bodyguard, haven't you?
Yep.
It'll be like that, just him on the roof. Notorious assassin, a fucking spider.
Spider's Tony.
It's high noon. except it's night. There's high noon sunlight.
Oh,
Wait, that's why he's not as good as McCree. You're fighting at night.
In other news, Blizzard gets accused of sexual abuse once again.
Again?
And their response was to rename McCree.
What?
That's literally all they've fucking done so far.
Whoa. What?
No, I'm serious.
Sorry, is it that the voice actor is accused, or...?
No, apparently
good.
McCree was named after one of the people doing sexual abuses around the Blizzard offices. So they just renamed him and haven't actually tackled any of the fucking abusers.
What's that? No, just keep the character name the same, because the character's nothing wrong. And McCree sounds like an American name. Well, a name that could be realistic in America as a shooter.
Yep. Anyway, let's
So changing everything, but solve nothing, because they just have the whole history of
empty platitudes.
Well, that and it would draw attention to it, wouldn't it? So why was this character name changed? People will start asking questions. Why not just figure out the abuse and things?
Empty platitudes, man. Empty platitudes.
Then people could find out if McCree is against like sexual harassment and things. Like when people did May standing with Hong Kong. Oh wait, shit, that's gonna go demonetized.
I mean, we already have like a million fucking episodes where we post the anti-China copy pasta, so you know. Good fight.
Was it going to be...
So, was he holding the fucking mic? Oh no, it was on the stab next to him.
Yeah. Was it going to be they draw and somehow Travis has the gun? So, what? And the other guy has a sword. How'd this happen? And then they have a moment where they just swap weapons. Right, let's try this again.
Oh,
it's going to be a stupider version of the end scene in Cowboy Bebop. Do you remember it?
I was going to say, like, Afro Samurai.
Cowboy Bebop, the fight with knives, or whatever his name is. Vicious. Just that he swap weapons.
Afro Samurai always caught me as fucking silly, though, with the anime. Because, you know, they have the reveal that Justice has the third arm on his back with a sword. Just the cowboy one.
I thought that was just one of his bandanas that he could modify to...
No. Like, he actually has a third arm going in his back at the end, and they're with a sword on it. And the twist is that, like, that's what he used to decapitate Afro's dad. But it's really funny, because if you don't know that at the start of the series, it just looks like he managed to decapitate Afro's dad using the barrel of a fucking gun. Which is arguably cooler.
Because the powers of the #1 headband are never really explored, are they?
Yeah, it's implied that they do have supernatural powers, though.
He wants to collect all the headbands so no one will try and collect them and stop them.
No, he wants to become a god and, like, actually, like, stick order upon the earth.
Whereas the
Afro doesn't give a fuck, he just wants vengeance for the guy who killed his dad.
Yeah.
Like, this is one of those things where they go into a shitload of lore in an art book outside of the actual manga/anime. But apparently in universe, he's revered as a great philosopher who's written, like, 4 different books on ethics. The cowboy, I mean. Anyway.
Great. So now I'm imagining Spider's Tony starring in a western. Just like Clint Eastwood style role. You feeling lucky, punk? What? Look down. Oh, right. And there's like a shoot off. The Spider's Tony like firing like from his angle like that, and he goes like that.
It turns out it's just
shoot at noon instead of like how like that. He's got his gun. He's leaning over, and who can draw first?
It turns out it's actually an elaborate distraction.
Well, and the thing that after he was couldn't be found guilty of the murders, he decided to try a bit of acting in California.
Sure, you haven't returned from one of our rentals. Velocipaster 2 The Hardening.
What?
Big German chunks collection for...
What are you talking about? And he opens up the case. I thought there was a pootie tank. They switched the this.
Oh God. Travis accidentally gets into the that's why he's broke and has to assassinate number 11. Is he spent all of his money trying to get a copy of Pootie Tank?
Well, no, he rented it, but because he was busy, he hadn't had time to watch it. It was in the case for some. Yeah, he thought he bought Pootie Tank, but he looked, he put it on. It was a completely different film, like a nature documentary. So there's all other poor Sal who was watching a nice nature documentary as a kid. It's like, what? No. Oh God, children, cover your eyes. And it turns out he got Pootie Tank to some random guy because they accidentally switched the discs. No, it's a copy of The Ring.
Yeah.
Because that came out in like 2001, so it'll work.
The machine. Oh my God, that's beautiful. They have a little parody of the Apple logo, but it's an orange.
Wait. It's canon. He's tried the orange technique and lived.
God.
Why do you think he has those studs in his face and everything, and why he is so content? After trying that, nothing excites him anymore.
So you think that it's like Hellraiser? He did the orange technique and went mad and then took a nail gun to his face?
Yes.
Good. And on that note, let's take one of the episode there.
What are we going to call this one? American Jailbreak.
American Jailbreak through Western Baseball Stadium to fight Cowboys. Fuck's sake.